Alright, hopefully you can hear me now. Ooh, okay, that's a bit shaky. Ooh, and welcome back to another video. I don't know why everything's so shaky. Give me a sec. That makes sense, actually. This whole thing is wobbly. The whole thing was shaky because the whole thing was shaky, obviously. You can probably see a shadow because my light's on, because the outside world is not that bright right now. But also, guys, guess what? I got glasses today after so long. I finally have the right prescription on my glasses, which means I can see now, but my head kind of still hurts. Like, I don't know, my old glasses were hurting my head and my prescription had changed, and I was just being a bit stupid, basically. Anyways, I don't know if it was sight or... Okay, wait, that's my cats, they're fighting. Wait, give me a sec. The girlies are fighting. The girlies were fighting, so I had to put one of them on my bookshelf because the other one can't reach the one on the bookshelf. Anyways, so yeah, I don't know if it was the sight, it was like having an eye test and then seeing properly made my head just like hurt, or if it was like this soap that I bought because the smell of it was so strong. But basically, I think I had my first migraine. Woo. Anyways, so I was trying to give myself a break from screens and drawing and stuff. I still managed to get like a bunch done, but I have basically the colouring left today. Also, it's a Tuesday, which means lecture day, which means usually that I go for a lecture, but I'm recording this after my lecture, so I have time. Yay! Except for everything's a bit disorientating with these glasses, so I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. It also depends how much my iPad's charged because I haven't really charged it, so I'm so prepared for life. I can't believe, you know what, it's November already, and I thought I would have like the first 3 episodes done by now. Like, clearly I was delulu. I was so delulu. Anyways, so if you know, you know, but if you don't know, group 7. I'm sorry, I was gonna say I'm so group 7, but like I'm so brain rot basically, which I think both are a bit equated to each other. Anyways, basically I'm making a webcomic. You probably knew that part. This is the 33rd page of... Are you trying to get up there? You can't reach my shelf. You know you can't. Whoopsies. Okay. I don't know if he wants attention or what. Is it just because I've returned? I gave you a treat. Oh, wow. Thanks for that. Bro dropped something off on the floor because he's cool like that. Anyways, basically, what was I saying? Yeah, so that's the 33rd page of the 3rd chapter. I have not done chapter 1 or chapter 2. My chapters are basically volume length. Guys, can you just relax or something? I don't actually know where that like sound came from because I don't think it was my cats. Maybe my house is haunted. I have it in webtoon format for webtoons, and then have it in YouTube format for YouTube, where it's like a scrolly, like an endless scrolly type of thing. Anyways, basically I make the pages and then I format them. That's the gist of it. And right now, life is being a bit of a pain because I've legitimately only been doing 1 page a day. My cats are just on one today. Can you hear them? They're just so loud today. Okay, hiya. If you want to come say hi on the table, you can say hi on the table. I don't think he wants to say hi on the table. Oh, the 3rd one joined. It's a cat convention right here. So I need to do those things. I guess I have to drink tea. Maybe. I guess I have coursework. Oh yeah, I was saying life is getting in the way because the headache or like maybe migraines, I don't know. Basically, I had this really strong soap and I put it in my room, and I think that's what, and I draw in my room. So I think that was like giving me headaches, but then I put it in the bathroom and now it smells nice in the bathroom and you can't smell the cat litter and it's not doing my head in. So that's great. And then I was just like, let me just give my eyes a rest from screens and stuff. But yeah, anyways, and then I had family visiting and like I can't keep up with life. Like, why am I at, like, it's actually taken me more than 1 week to complete this 1 page, and I'm just yapping to you instead of completing it because this is semi-therapy and my cats are just having a go at each other again, but like with love this time. Oh, but one of them rejected the other, so rip, I guess. Love is dead. Oh, okay, well this is not what I wanted to hear from my iPad. My iPad just told me that it has 80%, so it's like kind of like, Rose basically told me to like continue drawing and stuff, and I'm here like, no, I don't want to draw though. I can't lie. Basically, my iPad's at 80%. What does that mean? That means I could do like a draw with you type of thingamajig. I think the brightness is a bit too high. I'll put it down. Maybe you will be able to see now. Maybe you still won't be. I think that's more so because I have the light on and stuff. But you see that? It looks so pretty. Anyways, yeah, so that's kind of all I did. I think I said last week, because last week's video was really short and it was just basically me coming out every interval. This week, I think what I'm gonna do is like, I'm just gonna like show you this off today, and then I'm gonna do this in my own free time, because I also wanna like test out how I feel with my glasses and everything, and just make sure that I'm not committing to something that I can't like do. I don't know what I don't know if that made sense, but I just want to test out like I just want to give, like, you know, talking and drawing is two tasks right now. I just kind of want to draw with these new glasses on, just to maybe give my brain time to like adjust. I don't know, I'm a bit crazy like that. Don't mind me, I'm totally fine. Anyways, basically I need to redo that, as in like just color it in, and then why won't everything work? Okay, and then do the backgrounds basically, which there is kind of only one, so that's nice. And then I have the sort of the glossy shiny bits to do, which, you know what, I might do that all today, and then basically tomorrow come back and show you the end result, and then also do like a drawing pagey thing tomorrow. Or I'll see how much I get done. If I can't do the like jazzing up bits. What's this? Why is this just a random page? Like, okay, anyways, basically like that, all that like highlights and sparkly little details, if I can't do those today, then I'll do it with you tomorrow. Or I do those all today, and then I might even manage to do the template today for tomorrow's video for page 34, and then show you that. Or I do page 34 with you tomorrow, the template and everything. So we'll see. Anyways, yeah, I have coursework due, I have family due, I guess family visit due. So I'm a bit jam-packed is what I'm saying. The struggles are real. But yeah, look at that. That's so cute. Anyways, I'll see you in a bit. The end, I guess, for today. See ya. Bye. We're back. It's the next day and the sky is dull. So I don't know if the brightness looks okay or not. I hope it does. You might notice some extra details, like the bluer parts inside her hair, and some of the backgrounds is what I got done yesterday. I didn't do the, what do you call it, the little details and stuff, like adding the decimally bits on like their hair and their skin and everything. But yeah, so that's what I've done so far. Now I'm gonna add the extra bits and bobs, and I'm also going to do the lighting a bit because this scene has a bit of lighting in it. That's kind of it. And then I'll pack up and go home. I say that inside my house. Okay, so I want to work with the decimal and kind of just place them wherever it looks a bit fun. Those look a bit too big. So I have to also remember that I can't get too bogged down on the small little details, because you can hardly see them most of the time. So, you know, it's not very productive, I guess, if I just continue the way that I currently am. I don't know why I can't just let it go. Why can't I just let it go? That looks weird though. I want it in that spot. Maybe a couple of dark ones. No. Maybe here. Yeah, but like not that color. Maybe this color. No. This color. No. Maybe this color. Yeah. I'm okay with that. Maybe a bit down there, and then we'll just rub this part away. Oh, it's on this brush. I want it to be on this one. I feel like I'm slightly getting used to it more now, like switching between libraries. Oh, I don't know if you just heard my cut out. I don't know what she just did. It was just like, boom. Okay, so instead of this blue, I want something a bit more telling that it's blue, not that blue, but something around about T here. Maybe. Is that not too much though? Is my problem. Oh, okay. Maybe like that. Yeah, add a bit of shadowing. Maybe a crease like that. No, I don't like that. My cat's just snoring in the background. I don't know if you can hear. I've never heard her snore. That's so funny. She doesn't really sleep in my room, but she just decided today, you know what? It's time to sleep here. Okay, wait. Am I drawing? No, I don't like that though. I think I'm drawing under the line art. Why am I doing that? Maybe I should draw above. Though that is going to cause me a bit of rubbing outness. Honestly, not too much rubbing outness. over here. It's okay. That's fine. I mean, like, this kind of seems a bit weird, but I guess I'll rub that part out. And then here, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I don't know why I didn't just continue doing her hair. I should have done that, but I didn't think ahead because I'm a bit silly like that. Eek. Does that work? Maybe a little bit smaller. Okay. Not that I think you can notice much. I kind of want that a bit bigger. Maybe a bit smaller. This is basically like, I don't know. There's not really much to say. It's just me being like, yeah, I like that. No, I don't like that. Actually, I did like that. And I'm silly and I undid it and now I can't redo it. That's basically how this works for the most part. That seems fine enough. I kind of like it. Nope. 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 Maybe like that. Nope. Bringing in a lot of textures. No. I don't know. I don't know. If you thought I knew what I was doing, I didn't. Sorry for the confusion. That's done. Why does it sound like there's a bus outside my house? Buses don't go past my house. Kind of like that actually. Kind of cute. Yeah. But I'm just gonna make sure that goes down over here. Cool. And now it's a matter of, do I want it everywhere? Which, I don't know. Sometimes that's fun. Sometimes it's too much. You know what I mean? And right now I don't know where the line is, so that's not always a good thing. Okay, I kind of like that. You've convinced me. So I'm gonna, even though I don't know how, but like some of it matches with her hair, some of it just doesn't. Like some of it's a different color, but whatever. Yeah, it sounds like there's a bus or a lorry or something outside my house. I guess that. I just remembered the Spanish Aaron Yeager TikToks. Does anybody remember that? Okie dokie. What am I gonna do now? I think I just might move on to the skin. Do I want to do anything here? I don't know. Maybe but I kind of don't want to do that. That's a bit extra, isn't it? I kind of just like the way that looks. I should leave things alone sometimes in life. I think that would be a bit cute. Maybe a bit of a white one. Not a white one, but a lighter one. Actually, I don't like that. Okay, I'm gonna undo that. Anything over here that I can do to the skin? Not really. I don't really want to emphasize stuff too much. Yeah, I'll just add a bit into Jazz's skin. Oh, whoops. Go away, go away, go away. I don't know what I'm doing, leave me alone. Okay, yeah, that looks cute. And then maybe not that side either. Because symmetry's a bit overrated. I think we'll leave her nose alone. Okay, cool. See, this is the thing. Basically, there's no rhyme or reason. Why is everything going on outside? Why can I hear stuff outside? Okay, let's see with Rookie. We can add just a bit of... Oh wait, why doesn't he have like the white tufts of fur over here? Doesn't he have like white tufts over here? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I swear that's how the character design looks. I mean, this white anyways is so light you can't even see it. It just looks like a light blue. So maybe I should whiten it up a little bit. Just the tiniest bit. And get rid of this. Maybe lighten it a bit more. Get rid of some parts of it. I don't think he really needs more. He can just vibe and exist. I think maybe if anything like a bit of smudging. Not with that brush. I wanted the other one. The salamander, but not salamander. What's it called? Oh, it's selected. Salamanca. Okay. Not that I think that did really anything much, but it's just a bit fun. I like the texture that it gives. Okay, so back to this. The sort of uniform. Maybe we should just go like Rookie-esque. That blue? Blue's too blue though, unless we do it lighter. I feel like my table's at such a weird position right now. Okay, I actually don't like that. I don't like that at all. Maybe something like this. Yeah, I can live with that. My table's at such a weird position. It's kind of weirdly high. I just lowered it. But I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes it just feels like this is a bit much. You get me? Like it's a bit too far removed from what the uniform is, I think. Sometimes it feels that way. Sometimes you just gotta live with it. It's just okay. It's fine. Whatever. It's just whatever. Gotta move on. Anyways, is there anything I want to add more? No, I don't think so. Ooh, maybe just a little blop blop blop. Nope, don't want that. That kind of makes sense because the sun's gonna come onto her. Anyways, I did the background as well. If you can see, this is like the other side. Like the entrance that Laura came through is like on this side, and then the wall here is the sort of side wall where that's the staff room, in case you were wondering. Anyways, yeah, I don't feel like there's much I can add to Jazz, or that I want to add to Jazz, so I might just call it quits here and add some lighting. I'm gonna go to thingy, and I am probably going to select this and use a different brush, probably the salamander brush. Okay, so I think it makes sense for like there to be bounce light in her eyes, but I don't know how that works. That's a bit much, don't you think? No, I don't know how this works. I don't know how this works, and I'm failing. Okay, because like basically it's like the brightest points would be over here, this part. That part of her head and everything, actually even her nose won't be that in like, okay, it's not this bright though. Am I stupid? Okay, no, that was too much. Sorry, I called myself stupid. Okay, because I kind of just want the light to like come and shine on her this way. Which, you know, doesn't seem that difficult of a thing until you make it difficult for yourself because you're silly like that. Okay, let's see. Is that good enough? It's a bit weird though. Okay, let's distort them because this would all be in light. I'm questioning if anything makes sense in this world. Does this make sense? Be kind of like light on one side and then everything would be light except for this one. But I don't want to do that. Can you tell I don't want to draw today? Would this be hit with the light? Are you light? I feel like that looks cool. I don't know if it matches the planes of her face though, because I don't know anything about that because I never learned, and I have no one to blame but myself for that problem. Anyways, I know like they do this all the time in animes where they like highlight this one portion, but I don't know if it's the same portion that I'm like highlighting. It's fine. I think it's fine. I think if you squint it looks fine. Okay, so people are only going to see this for one frame. What am I doing with my life? I should stop and move on. No, why does that look weird? Okay, I think that's fine. I think we're just gonna have to live with that. Basically, the whole reason why there's a bit of lighting is because there's light coming through the window. Because in the splash art of this location, because the location has a description, because it's written as a novel, even though it's drawn as a webcomic, because I'm just stupid like that. Anyways, basically, yeah, so there's a description-y part where like she mentions how the pet shop looks on the inside and stuff. So I drew that out, and there's basically light coming in, so there should be light hitting them in theory when I do the splash art. So that's why there's a bit of light everywhere. Why is that? Why? What? It's a bit more better. Back to this. I'm nearly done with it, I think. It's just bright light coming in. I should really fix up like so her nose and stuff looks the same. But wouldn't this all be covered in light? Yeah. Think about it, except for like this one dippy thing in the middle, and then wouldn't that dippy thing be like light on that side if you really think about it? Am I that asked though? Am I bothered? Does anybody remember them? I just want to watch Doctor Who now. Okay, yeah, that was a choice. You didn't have to choose that one, but you did, I guess. Guys, how do you murder a drawing? I don't know. I'll just add the bit on her nose and then the little bit on her cheek. Eek, go away. Can you just leave me alone, man? Leave me alone. I feel like I sounded a bit like Speedy from the Looney Tunes show, if you know. I want to cry and go home. Maybe I should just make the bright light rays just like shine bright like a diamond in the sky or something. I don't know. Okay, but why are you so bright? This doesn't make sense. There, I feel like that's more normal looking. If you're asking why Rookie has no light, Laura has no lighting, I don't know, man. Ask Laura. She's just a bit of a weirdo. She a weirdo like that. Yeah, but the problem with this is like I feel like these things should be merged so that it's easy for me to do this. That's okay, right? Am I putting Jazz in shine here? No, I don't think so. Which means I think I'm at the end of this drawing. Let me just show you the page before as a comparison. So this was the page before. So we got blah 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 blah. There's Laura, there's Jazz, blah blah blah, Laura, and then we have like does that make sense from here? Right. Okay. Okay, maybe the sun picked up or something and got brighter for a bit as she's speaking. And then she's petting him and then the sun is shining and she's just like, blah, blah, blah. It was mainly best. Blah, blah, blah. It's fine. The sun is ebbing and flowing because it is November-ish time. It's autumnal timing. So you know what? The sky is never relevant. It is always relevant, but it's never constant. So, you know, if there's inaccuracies with the sky, it's because that's just kind of how the skies are like. The sky is just that guy, you know? Anyways, that's kind of it for the end. Wow, you really couldn't see anything for like 2 seconds. Anyways, I do like this eye drawing overall. I don't know, a part of me feels like this is rushed. A part of me feels like I took too long on this because of like life events happening or something. I don't know, something called life exists. Anyways, so because I took a bit more than a week on this, and usually I say usually, but for the last like couple of weeks since like uni started or whatever, I've only been doing like 1 page a week. So a part of me feels like I've forgotten my method to the madness that is Majestic Guardian. And a part of me feels like, yeah, like I feel like, okay, so like part of me feels like this is done. But then part of me is like, are you sure this is done? Are you sure there's no more steps? Are you sure you did the steps right? So you know what? I just have to be like, hey, some pages are gonna look a bit wackier than others, and you know, that's kind of alright. I feel like maybe if anything I'll add like a little bit of shine into her little eyelashes if I can without dyeing everything. Everything just dies in the end, doesn't it? Anyways, maybe that's all it was missing. I don't think that looks nice. I wanted to wrap up, but now I'm like, no, let me just fix this really, please, pretty please. I don't know, I don't want to make it look too weird. I think that's fine. Okay, so maybe just an extra strand or two. See, like, the perfectionist in me can just continue going, but at some point I'm gonna have to be like, stop and move on to the next page. Like, people are gonna scroll past this and like this probably won't last more than 5 seconds of someone's time. Also, the fact that everything is what do you call it, like even in the YouTube scrolly format, this is probably gonna last like 2 seconds. If somebody's reading it on webtoons, the what do you call it, the resolution would be so small that people won't be able to see details that much anyway. So I just sometimes have to be like, you know, it's okay, move on. Okay, wait, actually, sorry. I just can't take my own advice. This is just, I just can't. I don't know. I think that looks cute. So now I'll take my own advice and call this page done, even though there's so much more that I could add that I am adding. But I should just give up now. Can I maybe stop? What is wrong with me? Anyways, I added a bit there, but you can't really see it. Maybe I should add it in his eyes. No, I feel like that's too obvious. Maybe I should do it like this and then cut a bit out of his eyeball. Like that. That looks cool. Okay, yeah. So basically I should quit everything and move on. Also, I have coursework due. Anyways, yeah, this is the end result of this page, is what I'm saying. And I will see you next week for another page, hopefully a speedier page. And then again, I also have coursework due, so I don't know how much I'm gonna get done. You know what? This is so difficult, doing both things at the same time. And then coming up with a video at the end of the week. So that was just me ranting at the end. But I'll see you in the next one. I am happy with how it turns out. It's just like a part of my brain is like, something's missing or something is wrong. And like I would want to figure out what's wrong before I do the formattings, because I don't want to do the formattings again, like the YouTube formatting and the webcomic, webtoon formatting. But hopefully nothing's wrong. I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and say it's done. So yep, see ya, bye.